Okay, you guys, this is an update back on the Asian guy, Chinese guy or whatever. His name is Ryan Lee Nagayan. I think I'm saying his name right. Whatever, he's a criminal anyway, so it don't even matter. Okay, so here's the update. The update is that he's back in custody with a higher um, bail. Okay, so initially, okay, a man is back in. Oh, this is the story that's updated. A man is back behind bars after community outcry over his release on a 10,000 bail for allegedly shooting a 6-year-old boy. Ryan Lee, whatever, is back in custody. The criminal is back in custody after his bail was increased to 100,000 during a hearing Thursday. Eli Savitt, Washington County prosecuting attorney told USA Today. Okay, so Washington Sheriff deputies responded to calls that a 6-year-old had been shot, in Michigan on Sunday. They found the boy suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound. He was taken to the hospital for treatment later release. An altercation between the boy, a 14-year-old and 9-year-old, occurred with Lee Nagayan, the criminal, prior to the shooting, Derek Jackson. And Sheriff Office Public Information Officer told US Today. The incident was captured on video by a Ring camera and showed children running down a sidewalk when a gunshot goes off. And you've seen that video already. If you didn't, it's right. It's all on YouTube. You can Google it. It's all there. Okay. Whew. Okay. So this is California High Court ruling. Judges can't detain suspects just because they can't pay bail. Okay. Lee Nagayan was charged with assault with intent to murder, assault with intent to do bodily harm, and two firearm charges. In Michigan, assault with intent to murder carries a lesser sentence than attempted murder, and prosecutors chose the one with the most significant penalty. Savitt said, whatever his name is. Okay, so the Lee Nagayan, Ryan Lee, the criminal, was arraigned on Monday and later bonded himself out on the lower 10,000 bail. Remember that? So Jackson said the sheriff's office received a lot of calls from people upset in the community. It was a huge uproar, upcry. People were upset. I was upset. I was one Dr. Bragg, but I actually did the video first. When I went on YouTube to look it up, no one had done the video. No one had done this. It was just reported in news, but no one did the video. I was the first one that did the video, and then I start seeing slowly but surely everyone stopped talking about it, which I'm pretty sure people was gonna talk about it because it was a crazy story. I was just the first one that did it. Just saying. But anywho, okay. So the Jackson sheriff, he was receiving a lot of calls. He says it's a prosecutorial, whatever. We're gonna skip that process and judicial decision. Jackson said the outcry from the community in disagreement with the what are these words coming from? With the magistrate's court decision led with the county prosecutor's office to file an emergency motion to cancel Lee bond. Okay, so here's what they who's saying this? Savitt said. Okay, we share in the community's pain and anger from a child being shot, and we know that for many, the pain and anger is compounded by the fact that the defendant was able to make his bond as set by the court. Okay, so during the hearing, Lee, the criminal, bond was upgraded to 100,000, and he was taken back into custody without incident. Here's what who's saying this right now? Savitt said, "We are glad the defendant is back in custody to ensure the safety of the community." Savitt said, "He was shot in the arm," talking about the little boy, "but a couple of inches over, and he would have been dead. He could have died." So yeah, that's the update on that. I don't think he's gonna bond out of that. Fingers crossed. Hope he don't. Hope he ain't got the funds. Hope he don't put up the house or nothing. But we all was appalled when we first heard that this guy, Asian man, that this guy was able to get out on a $10,000 bond. Me personally, I don't know. I think when you reckless like that and got a crazy mind like that, for me, I just think to just be on the safe side, you should just stay in. But whatever, I guess that's just not how it works. To I guess whatever. But the dude's crazy. His bond should have never been set that low. It just, I don't know. I just feel like, did this happen because he was Asian? In um the new narrative that they're pushing, that black people are coming after Asians and mistreating them. Is that why they were like, we gonna be easy on them because we might think we're gonna get a backlash or something or whatever? Like, is that what the bill that was passed? Black people were asking for stuff and we ain't get nothing. They just get us nothing. But anyway, is that in the new bill too? That they can just pew 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 black people? Uh, they could just mess with our offsprings like that and just pew pew. Just was that in the bill that passed for the Asians that the black people are going for? I don't know. I just thought it was crazy anyway. It should have never been $10,000. It should have never been that. He should have never been able to walk out. And y'all saw the mugshot. If you did, it's all over the internet. Ryan Lee, the criminal, he was just cheesing from air to air, y'all. He was cheesing from air to air like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad that he's back in prison. Um, I have no respect for this man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't even care if the child was being a nuisance. You know, like sometimes little kids can be like, hey, you know, whatever, whatever. You don't do that. I know when I growing up, as in a community, we stick together and we just be like, I stop that. I'ma tell your mama. You know, I'ma tell Sister Mary or something. You know, you don't just, how do you, I ain't even trying to be funny, y'all, but how do you go from my community where I'm from, stop, I'm gonna tell your mom. How do you go from that from, wait a minute, let me get my gun, pew pew pew. How do you go from that? I don't know. That's crazy, y'all. But I just want to give y'all an update on the situation, and yeah, it was a huge public outcry. People were even criticizing, what's her name, Tamika Mari. I ain't gonna lie, I was right up under her status. I was just like, well, where the outcry? Because when Ma'Khia Bryant got pew pew because she tried to kill another black woman, a black woman, you were loud and vocal. This kid was just a 6-year-old kid. He ain't killing nobody or trying to harm nobody or nothing. You would think out of all cases, you would be quick to jump on that. Where BLM at now? Mike's on YouTube, but he did post it. I went and checked him out. He did post it. So, yeah, good for that. And he did repost again that our public outcry did went ham on him. But, so I guess sometimes maybe you don't need to go outside all the time and march or draw a crowd. I guess you don't have to do it all the time. All it takes is a bunch of calls, as I read, that a bunch of people was making a call down to the office saying, yo, what's up with this $10,000 bond? And he just get to march right out. Like, y'all think just because he got in a shot in the arm and he lived and he can talk right on camera that day or the next day or whatever, y'all think shit sweet, like y'all can just set the bar low like it's whatever. No, his intent was to cause harm. And that could have, when you try to shoot someone or cause harm to someone, you can kill them. A grown man, a 6-year-old child. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm trying to get these numbers up, y'all, and I'll keep reporting. I go up little by little, and the more I see progress, it makes me feel a little better to say, you know what, Josh, get up and report. Get up and report. Because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I be getting discouraged and be like, ugh, man, ain't nobody checking for me. Ain't nobody going to check my channel. But you just got to keep pushing, have that energy, have that spirit, and I'll provide the content for you guys. But make sure you like, make sure you share, subscribe, hit that bell. Thank you for tuning in. Comment. Please leave your comment. I'll engage with you. We can agree to disagree on certain things as this channel progresses and as I keep uploading videos. But please, let's not get too carried away and get crazy or disrespectful, okay? We can agree to disagree. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get too disrespectful. But please comment your thoughts, share, like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Thank you.